Wine Buff Mollie Battenhouse, and I'm going to be telling you about 100 of our favorite Bordeaux under $55. It's a great way to get to know Bordeaux, with great values and great wines. Today we're going to be tasting a wine from the Medoc in Bordeaux. This is Chateau Bourbon La Chapelle from the 2010 vintage. Now the Medoc is on the left bank of Bordeaux. It's an area that's typified by a lot of gravel soils, and you'll find some of the most famous communes over there like Margaux and Pauillac and Saint-Estèphe, some of my favorites. Another thing that's very typical about the Medoc, besides the gravel soils, is also the predominance of Cabernet Sauvignon, which is a fantastic grape in Bordeaux. Cabernet needs to be planted on those gravel soils because it ripens very late, and the gravel soaks up all the heat during the day, re-radiates it back onto the vines at night, so it helps these grapes to ripen and give them some really pretty fresh fruit flavors. Another great thing about the wines of the Medoc is the way they smell. This is some of my favorite Cabernet in the world. They remind me a little bit of sharpening my pencil before math class with a little bit of graphite and cedar, but also has like crunchy black currant notes to it. There's 70% Cabernet in here, so it is dominated by the sense of the Cabernet, but there's some Merlot in the background with a little bit of plum and a little bit of cherry. It's only spent about 6 months in wood, so I really smell a lot of the fruit, and I don't really smell a lot of the oak, which is another thing I really like about Bordeaux. Very judicious use of oak here, just to soften the wine out. It's a little meaty, and it's also got some really pretty floral notes to it. On the palate, you get those beautiful flavors of Cabernet, but the Merlot was really shining through this one as well. You get a little bit of a smoked black tea, like Lasagne Souchong tea, which is kind of a funny tea. It's a very, very characteristic flavor of Merlot. But then that black currant and red currant note comes through, a little bit of that cedar and graphite with that gravel, again, from the soil, gives us a nice minerality, beautiful, beautiful elegance, which is something I like a lot about the Medoc. It's very elegant Cabernet Sauvignons. Tannins are nice and fine, very balanced. There's great acidity, and the fruit really pops through. This is a great wine. We're right around $15. It's a perfect wine to take to a barbecue for pairing with burgers or grilled steaks. Even a little bit of grilled chicken. You could take this straight into fall too and do it with roasted chicken or some prime rib. This would be really, really lovely. So you should go out and buy some. Chateau Bourbon La Chapelle. Santé. Visit Bordeaux.com to learn more about today's Bordeaux selections.